Hi everybody, I'm Verna from stampinnotes.com. For those of you who don't know me, and tonight is Monday Mystery Stamping in the Meadow, and we're going to make a beautiful card together. It's a fun fold, so I can't wait to share it with you. I have a few announcements to make. Number one is that Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping on Thursday. So let's see, the 8th. So today, no, it's Wednesday, sorry. Today's the 6th, tomorrow's the 7th. So Wednesday the 8th, free shipping on all orders. And I have a host code if you're interested in that. You'll see it when I point the phone down. Hi, Teresa. And I've announced my December Sweet Notes card club, and it features the beautiful Eden's Garden stamp set right here. It's going to be in the new January to June catalog. And usually the stamp set comes with the paper, and everything's die cut and embossed to make 8 cards, 4 different designs with the envelopes, and then $20 worth of supplies. Well, this month, as a Merry Christmas, it's going to include Eden's Garden stamp set, plus a pack of gems, and plus all the supplies to make 8 cards, priority shipping, PDF tutorial is emailed to you, and a video tutorial, and that's all for $42. And that's about $10 extra than I normally have in the packet. And it's a Merry Christmas and thank you for participating. So if you're interested in that, email me at vernastamps@gmail.com. Hi, Rosalie. So I told about Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping Wednesday. And oh, I forgot to show you some of the cards. This is one of the cards in the Eden's Garden stamp set. Sorry, there's a little like fruit fly in here. So anyways, I'll point the phone down right now. Sorry if you get car sick. I'm running a little late today, so I'm feeling slightly disorganized. I don't know if any of you ever experienced that, but that has been my afternoon today. So if you want to order and get the free shipping, if you place your order with me, this would be the host code to use for that order. And there's with a $50 order, you will get something free, and it won't be the holiday rhinestones because I just found out they're on back order. So they're really beautiful little gems that you can use all year round. But it will be something else. Hi, Margaret. Let's see what else. Last week's winner for sharing was Margaret. And I appreciate you sharing. And if you share and comment, you'll get into a drawing for a prize next week. And Margaret's gonna get a packet of gems. So thank you, Margaret. And let's see. What else did I want to tell you? Tonight's card is gonna be fun, fun, fun. And speaking of that, let's get started with that. So I'm gonna score it right here. I am using the new Designer Series paper, Blessings of Home, which is really cool. I hadn't really looked at it till I used it for today, but I love this honeybee paper. Isn't that pretty? It has color pattern on one side, and this is coming out in the January to June catalog. There's Misty Moonlight, and if you're a demonstrator, you can get it now. So if you got the starter kit, you could order this now. But there's all these beautiful patterns, and then the other side is all a wood grain look. Let me flip it over here, and they're all different. Oh, there's a green. So isn't that pretty? It's got like a gray color to it. So that, and I'm also using the stamp set that goes with that suite. There's two of them. One is Blessings of Home, and I'm using that tonight on this card. The other one is Honeybee Home, and I love the font in this one too. Miss you, best of luck, lots of great sentiments. So that's that. All right, so we're gonna score our designer series paper, and I'm using our wonderful scoring paper trimmer. And it has a little arm that pulls out like this. And we're gonna score the paper. This is 5.5 by 12. And I'm gonna score at 3.5, so I'm finding 3.5 on my trimmer here. And I'm gonna use this light gray blade right here. I'll move it down so you can see it better. That's for scoring only, and this dark one is for trimming. So 3.5, then we're gonna go to 6. And we're going to 8.5. Right there. Okay. I know that paper is really feminine and beautiful, and then it has the masculine side too. Okay, so we're gonna fold it, accordion fold style. I'm gonna find my other. All right, so your paper will look like, it kind of looks like a little book, and you can decide which way you want it, which side you want it to be on the outside. So it will open, and I've got it backwards, so I've got to flip it this way. Nope, I guess I didn't have it backwards. Okay, so it opens like, you've got this center, looks like an M, if you're looking at it this way. And you've got the center that sticks out like this. Okay, and then you've got your card, it opens like that. All right, so let's work on our front panel. And you should have a piece of white or vanilla cardstock that is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm gonna bring that in to stamp. I gotta grab a piece of scrap paper. I've got my scrap paper right here and my piece of cardstock. And I'm going to stamp one of the flower images. I'm going to stamp this one right here. I don't have my stickers on my stamps yet. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And this one needs a big block. I thought I brought my big block over. I told you I was having a day today. All right. Is anybody else having a not great day today, but it could be a lot worse. All right, so I'm going to stamp this on there, and I want something really soft. So I think I will use, well, I'm going to use the black. I guess I better use the black because I'm using our Stampin' Blends markers. And I've got a glob of ink on there. And you can see I couldn't find my big block, so I'm trying to fudge using this smaller block. Are we the only three that are on? Huh. Okay, and I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it to be super dark. That's pretty, just like that, huh? And I'm going to stamp it on there like that. I'm going to press this. Okay, so we've got a nice image. It's a little bit faded, which is what I wanted. And it is with a black Memento ink. You want to use that if you're using your Stampin' Blends markers. And I'm going to take a sentiment that says thank you for, and it says thank you for inspiring me, but I'm just going to use the thank you part. And I want to stamp that down at the bottom here, right across the flower. So I'm going to cover this with Scotch tape. Okay, this size is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Teresa. So what you want to, oh dear. What you want to do when you put tape on to cover is remember to take it off. Don't forget to take it off before you actually do your stamping. So I'm just covering this to ink it up. All right. And I'm going to ink it up. And I'm taking the tape off, just like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and stamp, and I won't have that second line on there. And this is just going to be a thank you. Okay, and see how nice and dark that is compared to this where I stamped off. Okay, so now I'm gonna you can go ahead and be working on this. If you finish your front piece, you can stamp something on the smallest little circle that you have, because that's gonna go on the inside. And I'm not gonna ink this whole thing up. I'm just gonna ink parts of it up. And I'm dropping blends. I'm just going to ink this up like this. Mom couldn't join tonight. She's got computer problems. I know Arlene, bless her heart, lost her brother, so she's not with us tonight. If you're watching and you're new, let us know. Say hi, let us know where you're from. It's always fun to know if you're new, where you're from. Okay, I'm just gonna dab that like that, and I'm gonna come in with a very light green, the mint macaron, and do the leaves. Just like this. Does everybody have their Christmas shopping done? I am basically done. Usually we host Christmas, but this year Ben and Amanda are in their new home, so that'll be fun. Okay, we'll go a little bit here. All right, so, oh, I should do our stems here, and I'm going to use the bullet end. 7 grandchildren, yes, that's a lot. We've gotten so the kids and the grands really like gift cards or cash. There, that's pretty. All right, so you have a piece of colored cardstock. That is 4x3, and you're gonna mount this on that. And I am using Misty Moonlight. Yeah, that's nice, Margaret. That means a lot. All right, so I'm gonna center this on my, and I've cut that the wrong size. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta cut it. A piece, 4x3. And I'm bringing my trimmer back in. Yeah, I had something unexpected happen today, and it kind of threw my whole, you know, when you have something all planned and ready to go, and so I got a little off with getting things ready. Okay, so here we go. 4x3. All right, so this is going to be mounted on the front center of your card. But before I do, I'm going to put some ribbon around it. And I'm using the denim ribbon that comes with this suite. Actually, it's so pretty like that. I think I like it. I would like it without the ribbon. I'll show you some others later that I did with ribbon on them. So I'm going to mount that centered on the front. Just like this. That looks about right. Now, you have a card base that's 5.5 by 4, and you can go ahead and center your card on it. You can either do it this way with the same amount of width on each side, so your card lays centered, your designer series paper. And then you can do it with your card all the way to the left, like this. And I think I'm going to center mine like that. Margaret, what did you say? Do I have the base backwards? It goes like this, if that's what you mean. So I'm going to go ahead and get my tape runner on the back of my designer series paper, the back of the inside part of the card. Just like that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, this should be like this. I'm telling you, you guys, I'm telling you, it's been a day. Oh my word. Yes, I do, Margaret. I have it backwards. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to do this and turn it around. Or maybe I was looking at it backwards. Okay. Yep. I'm going to take my front piece off and put it back on. Yeah, I've done that before. The breathing helps. Okay. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to take my base off that and get my designer series paper. All right, so you guys, you can, if you have your front piece done, I'm going to show you this card right here because this is one I did earlier today. So what you want to do is you've got your two circles, and I'm using doilies that are from this set. They're really pretty. They come in the blue, gray, and cinnamon cider. And you will love them. I just think they're so pretty. So you want to stamp your circle that's going to lay on this doily right here. So you can go ahead and do that, or your other circle. It doesn't have to be a doily. And you just want to make sure when you put it in that it's in far enough so that when you close your card, it doesn't stick out here on the edge. Okay? So go ahead and do that. I'm going to cut this other paper to hopefully get this card right. Here we go. And of course, I can't wait to see your cards that you get done. You guys do such beautiful work. And as you can see, if you wanted to, you could tie the ribbon around the front. You don't have to. I did on this one right here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this on the base. And after you get your circle done, whatever you're going to put on that, you can do the inside piece. It's a piece of white or vanilla that's 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. I'm just re-gluing this. I'm going to use liquid glue, so it'll be hard to run the tape runner over it. There, much better. And here's all those doilies. There's gray, and there's Misty Moonlight and Cinnamon Cider. So the other, after you have your circle on your doily, then your other inside piece lays on the inside just like this. And so you can go ahead and do the stamping and whatever you want to put on that. And this is another great way to use up designer series paper. So I did this one, and then this is with the honeybee. Same designer series paper. I wasn't real happy with these flowers. I kind of liked those, and I love this font, Stay Wonderful. And I haven't done the inside part yet. But again, more of the denim ribbon, and these are the holiday rhinestones right here. All right, so I'm gonna finish this card up. I'm gonna post a picture of you so you can see it. I do like the way this turned out here. And the other thing is, make sure you guys check out the clearance rack, because there's a lot of great deals and markdowns on that. And so I'm going to stay on here. I'm going to finish this up, but don't feel like you have to hang out and stay on here at all. All right, I'm bringing my scrap paper in, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp some flowers very faintly on that so I can stamp over it. And I'm just inking up the top of this stamp because that's all I want to use on my circle. So I've got that. And I'm going to bring in my blends. I'll start with the yellow. Oh, the bills, yeah. Mac, my husband, wanted to watch that too. I'll usually have something to work on. Sit there and while he's watching. We'll add just a little touch of fresh freesia here, like that, and some mint macaron. Right here. On the leaves, we'll make this one a leaf here. I'm not sure if it is. Might be a, no, it probably is a leaf right there. And I'm gonna add just a tiny little touch of the freesia right here where the artist had added markings. And then we need a sentiment on this, and I'm gonna put, "You are a real blessing." There's more to that. It says, "To everyone around you." And again, I'm gonna tape off part of this. I'm gonna tape off this bottom part here. Just like this. All right, I'm gonna put this on my block. And ink up that top part. Okay, I'm going to take my tape off the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this, on the upper part of the circle. You are a real blessing. And then this is going to go in my doily in the center. And I'm using the glue. And see how that sits in there? This is one of the layering, cut with one of the layering circle dies. It sits nicely in the center of that doily. So I want my doily to be on this part of this card right here. And I'm going to bring it to about right there. So I just want glue on this back side right here, on this half of the doily. And I'm going to center that on there. Needs to come in just a tad. Okay. And then I'm going to ink up my piece that's 5.5 by 2 3/4, I think. 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. All right, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to use the bouquet again. I'm just going to ink it on the bottom part of this card right here. So again, I'm using Memento ink because that's what you should use with your blends. It keeps them from bleeding. I'm going to stamp off first. Okay. And I'm just going to go kind of sideways in the lower corner here. Like that. So there'll be room to write a note up here. And again, I'm doing the yellow centers. Like this. Just like that. I'm going to come in and I'm going to mark where the artist, like these little marks here. Some of them, not all of them. Like that. And just putting like little dots of color on these small little flowers. Coming in with a mint macaron. I'm going to color in the leaves. I love this color. It kind of sets everything off. Now there's a large leaf here. And with your blends, you want to not go all the way to the edge because it will bleed out a little bit. I've got leaves here. Stems. Like that. That's pretty. Okay, I'm coming in with my Seal Plus. Go across there like that. right? And then this is gonna go up against this where it is scored. And center that, just like that. So that is very country looking. I really like that. I think a few gems will be pretty on this. And I'm going to use these light mint, I think these are mint macaron. I'll just put a few, 3 on it like that. So there, yeah. You're a real, it says, thank you, you're a real blessing. And then there's room for you to write there. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Jeopardy, I know I love to watch Jeopardy. Well, girls, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great evening, and I will be on Wednesday at 4. If you missed anything, you can catch it on YouTube. And don't forget about the free shipping on Wednesday, so take care. And I'm not finding the thing to turn it off. There it is.